Looking good. All right, welcome back to the channel again. We got Tom here, the owner of the car. Came to see his little baby, and he brought down all the stuff for the front brakes. So he's got a AeroSpace components brake setup here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grease the bearings, grease the rotors, put everything together, and start assembling it and put some front brakes on this bad boy. All right, so we'll catch you in a minute. All right, so I don't know if you guys ever greased bearings before. I'm gonna just show you quick how I do it. Use nice tacky grease. Okay, you got the seals, outer bearings, inner bearings. All right, you're gonna just basically make a cup. Take your finger, and you see that? You cover that edge like that, and just pack it in until it comes out the top. And you just go all the way around and pack them in. I seen guys try to just put bearing grease around the bearing, put it in. You'll be about 2 miles down the road with a seized bearing, because there's no way for the grease to get in between. So you really do have to pack them. Once they're packed like that, now it's packed all the way around. All right, it just keeps coming out the top. I don't know if you could see that, but you're just squishing it until it comes out the top. And then you want to take a nice glob of grease, pack the sides, fill in this cavity in here. That's like the reserve grease is in there. All right. Now the bearing will sit down in there. All you want to do is have enough room for the spindle to go through. Same thing with these. You're just pushing it against your palm to get it through there. I know some of you guys, most of you know how to do this, I would hope, but some of you don't, so hopefully you'll learn something. All right. These guys make a great kit for pretty much anything on the road today. Bearing in there. And that's it. All right, so we got the front bearings packed. All right, you're gonna put the seal in. This part of the seal is gonna face up. This goes down. You're gonna just tap them in place. Nice and flush. Now we're going to show you how to put the spindle together. Pretty simple setup. So you have a bracket some bolts and nuts. We're gonna bolt that right on. All right, so we're back here. We're gonna finish this up. We cut some of these bolts down because they were like super long. These brackets are gonna go on here, like so. They got nice recessed bolts, locking nuts. What we'll do is mount all this stuff up. So Tom, tell me a little bit about how you end up with this car, because talk to him. He's going to talk while we're building it, while we're doing this, so you'll hear him.
I found it on Facebook, one of the like forum things on Facebook. I found it. The guy had it sitting there as a shell. I saw it. It had a bunch of pictures. I liked it. I contacted him. I said, you know, like, what are you looking for to get? What are you looking to get for it? He said $3,500, and I told him I'd be there over the weekend.
The car was in where? Michigan, right?
Yeah, South Lyon, Michigan. Yeah.
Not far from where he bought his other car.
Yeah, where I got my 67 GT.
In 67, yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was a cool find.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but what are the odds that the two of them are going to be 25 miles apart?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And the guy told me, he's like, are you really serious you're going to be here this week? Because I got like 10 other people that want this thing. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, he's like, you want any other pictures? I'm like, no, you got all the pictures you need are right there on your post. I looked at enough of these things. I don't need any more. I'll be there this weekend. And I thought I was just getting a shell for $3,500, and then I get there and it was loaded with parts.
So sometimes you end up getting lucky.
Yeah.
The guy had more than one, right?
Yeah, he had like 4 of them. Looked the car over for like 5 minutes, and just gave him the money.
Another happy customer.
And I'm leaving there, and it's in my car trailer, and I get maybe 5 minutes down the road, the tire on the trailer explodes.
That's always fun.
Yeah, thousands of miles towing a trailer, never had a problem. 5 minutes down the road.
You never know, like trailer tires, man.
Oh.
You never know.
But I've had, I don't even know how many different trailers I've had, but I've gone all over the place.
Yep.
Florida with them, you know, everywhere.
Yep.
Never had a problem with a trailer tire. 5 minutes down the road with this thing.
I had another friend of mine came down here not too long ago, like over the summer. Not even over the summer, like in the fall. He called me up. He goes, he was supposed to be here at like whatever 9 o'clock. Calls me up at like 8:45. He goes, yo, yeah. He said, I'm stuck. I go, what do you mean you're stuck? I thought he was at my house at the gate or something waiting for me, right? He goes, I got a blowout. I go, no. He goes, yep. I go, where are you? 1 exit away.
Oh.
Same place, look, like within 10 feet. I was coming home one night from Englishtown, and we had a blowout right there. Like 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever the hell it was. So like 10 feet in the same spot.
Yeah. And normally it's pouring rain.
Yeah, no, it was just, it was all right.
Yeah,
I just drove it home and freaking, that was it. I mean, it was like 5 minutes away from me. I'm only changing my tire out here on the street.
Yeah. No, I was on the side of 75 in Michigan. Cars going by me like 90 miles an hour, changing
It's always fun.
Yeah, it was great. Did it in record time though.
Come on. There we go. Beauty. All right, make sure we got enough grease in there.
And of course, only one of them came with the washer.
No.
Yeah, but I have the washer. I have another one in my house.
Oh, we can't put it together now?
No, we can. We can. Just put them, throw the
Only gonna
nut
do
right
one
on.
side?
No, you can do both. We'll just throw the nut right on there.
Okay. How did one come with one and one not come with one?
Because both kits were open.
Really?
So, yeah, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I need it.
Both of them were open. Two different stores?
Yeah, two different stores.
So just so you guys know, these kits don't come with the nut and the it does not come with this stuff. This washer and that special nut.
You gotta
I mean the
reuse your old
special
stuff.
washer, you gotta use the other one. Which we didn't have any old one, so that's what happened. Alright.
Yeah, yeah, we got a powder pump.
So use a pair of pliers with no teeth on them. And you're gonna tighten this up to 750 foot-pounds of torque,
And back it off.
and then back it off a quarter turn. So you're basically just making it snug. That's it. Take all the play out of it is basically what you're doing. All right, like that. And now hopefully this cotter pin lines up. Because you know what? This thing's right at the edge. Let me see. Where's the cotter pin? Nice. Nope. So no good. Nope. Now we gotta figure out. All right, well, we're gonna check and see about these nuts, get different ones. Supposedly the factory ones got a little bit thinner, the aftermarket ones are thicker. So as far as that goes, that's no big deal. So we're gonna mount the caliper. And when you mount the caliper, they come with all these little shims. So you gotta make sure you got the clearance. So this is the caliper for this side, bleeder on the top. You put it on and you need to check your clearance where the pad goes in. So this one is not centered, so we're gonna put one shim on each side and see how that fits. One shim looks like it's gonna do it. So depending on the spacing, alright, that's nice and centered now. I'm gonna just tighten up the bolts. You go get a ratchet. The joys of building a race car. It's like a surprise every day. You never know if you got the right parts or not.
Or like Ford Gump.
Yeah.
It's like race cars are like a box of chocolate.
Yeah, like a box of chocolate.
You never know what you're gonna get.
All right. It's centered. Got a light? Give me a You got your phone light? Just make sure they're centered good. So what happens is if they're not centered, the pad will. Yeah. I think we're gonna go one more.
One more shim?
One more. If they have different ones,
No, they're all the same.
they're all the same.
Yeah.
Let's see. If I put that in there. Okay. We're gonna go with one more. You want to get them as centered as you could, because if not, that pad, that inside pad will start to, it won't retract far enough in, and you start dragging the brakes.
And slowing you down, we don't want
Yeah,
that.
we don't want to slow down. I'll go with two. Two. Oh, what kind of shocks you getting for this?
Viking.
Okay, Viking, that's what I remember the name. All right, so now if you look right in there, let's see if I could get it to focus in there.
Need some more light.
See how that's centered in here now, right here? Nice and centered. So now it's good. No run out, no nothing. So we're good to go. Sorry, you guys got cut off. Anyway, so now, no run out there. Pads just drop in. It's got a centering pin, no locking them in. Little nylon lock nut there, and that's it. So now you got enough play on both sides of them. Once you pump the pedal up, they'll get nice and tight, and then they'll get released as you go. The only thing left to do is going to be run a hose. They give you the stainless hose.
Yep, got that.
Stainless hose goes from here up to here, and then you got to run brake lines. You got all the fittings like that. These two bulkheads will go to the frame rail. I'll make a little bracket for that, and that's it. Okie doke.
All right.
All right, so there you go. AeroSpace components brake kit. 64 Fairlane. Okay, check it out. He's gonna put his lug nuts on. Check him out.
That's right. Well, we gotta make test and tune on
That
that
thing looks fucking sweet. He's just putting them lug nuts on for now. He's gonna get nice lug nuts.
Yeah, like some skull and crossbone ones or
Yeah.
something.
Big spikes that stick out like
Yeah,
that.
like 18-wheelers. You know, my kind of work. Gotta feel at home.
Was it 13, 16?
I think they're 3/4. Well, I didn't take the cap off, so we're gonna have to.
Oh, no. Don't do that. All right, whatever. You can see what it looks like.
Yeah. Well, now it ain't gonna fall off on me.
And there you go. Looks good. Plenty of clearance everywhere, no problem. So, looks good.